Okay, hello students. Here is teacher Nipa. We will continue our online class. So I want you to join us. So I'm waiting for you to join. So how many? 200. It's only how many join us? Okay, so 200. Okay, so I'm waiting for you before we start because at the end of the lesson, we will have a prizes also. Okay, yes. Okay, so review our past lessons so that you will able to answer my questions. So remember that every time you get the correct answer, you have a point. So teacher will record who will answer my questions and then listen carefully. Some know my topic and some did not because suspension of classes. So therefore, I want you to join us and let's have a review first before we start with our laboratory activities, an exciting activity for us. Okay, so please comment in English. Please host this Hello Teacher Nipa. Not a mod. Okay, who are they? Kitty 1. Hello, he say hi teacher. NRT6. Ken 5/4. Oh, where are my kids? The 5/5. Where are you? Yes.
She hasn't finished this to type because she hasn't had time before. So
I typed it already.
It's
there. Yeah, it's there. Even the answer. Okay. Master Big asking about the questions because we prepared the prizes for you. Okay. Wow, very active. Tip. Hello. 5/3. 5/6, 5/7. Hello, full the chart. Hello. Who's that? Okay. So we are now 132. So we're waiting for you. So please comment in English so that I can read it. Okay, good afternoon too. It's Pangsapok. Okay. Wardo. So I cannot read. I cannot read your name. And Master Big here.
Hey, come on, students. Come on, quickly. Get in
Master
class.
Big will join us in our activity because I need buddy here. Right, Master?
Yep.
Okay, he's my assistant for our laboratory activity. So if you get the answer, you will receive prizes from Master Big.
Yes.
What's that? iPhone 11?
No, Mentos.
Okay. How many? 163. Okay, please call your classmate to join us because next year you will answer our worksheets. Okay, I prepared these worksheets for you. We have worksheets for our laboratory. So please join us so that you will be able to answer this. How many points? This is 22 points. Okay, good afternoon to Chess guy. Okay, so who's that? I cannot read the name. It's in Thai. Okay, how many of them? Nathan A. Hello. And Pangsapo. Hello. Good afternoon to who's that? Okay. Natayada. Hello, Natayada. Who is that? I cannot hear. I cannot read some. Okay. So how many are we now? So We need a few students to join us. It is exciting because Master Vic is here with me for the second time. Okay. So I think we need 8 students more. 7. So remember our topic. Oh, can you read? I think they can read.
Yes. It's freeze on. The freeze is on.
It's freeze on. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yes. You want to start?
It's on. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You say it.
It's better. Okay. Can you hear? Can you hear me? So I think we gotta start now. We have 4 students more. Yes, Master.
Excuse me, students. She forgot to put on the microphone. I forgot to tell her about it.
Where to put it?
Andy.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. Is it clear now?
Excuse me.
Thank you, Master.
Okay.
Ready, start. So remember that our topic last meeting is all about sound, right? Okay, you know already what sound is, how the sounds produce, and why we producing a sound. And you know already what is the disadvantage if we don't producing a sound or even the objects no sounds at all. We cannot identify, right? So imagine that if there is no sound, life is not beautiful. Okay, so we have here the a review for why is it freeze? Okay, so here we have a review of our past lessons. How sounds produce? What are the sounds produced of these objects? Human. Let's start with the human. Do you know which part of our body produce a sound? Do you remember that? Okay, let me see who's answered. Okay, how the human produce its sound? You can hear me because of sound, right? So in which part of my throat that vibrates and producing a sound? Who knows the answer? Yes, very good. It's a vocal cord. Okay, who was that? Chess. And I cannot read the Thai name. Okay, many of you know. Okay, very good. Human vibrates the vocal cord and it's producing the sound. Okay, what happened? Okay, so our the vocal cord produce a sound. It vibrates while we are talking, while we are speaking, while we are singing. We are producing sound, right? Because our vocal cords vibrate. Do you remember what is vibration? Do you remember that? Okay. You don't hear me. Why? Why you don't hear me? Oh, they don't hear me. Yes.
I'll shake.
Hello? You can hear me now? Okay, I hear you. You can hear me now. Please comment. Where? Here. Okay. Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay, so let's continue. So, we are producing sound because of our vocal cords vibrate very fast, quickly, right? So, like back and forth, up and down, and back and forth, very fast. So, how about the bee? How about the bee? Does the bee have a vocal cord that vibrates to produce the sound? Okay, so how the bee produce the sound? Let me see who. Very good. Your answer is correct. Their wings vibrate very fast because the wings vibrate very fast and quickly. So they don't have vocal cord. Their mouth don't produce a sound. It is produced by their wings, right? Okay, very good. How about the drum? Okay, how the drum produce the sound? Which part of the drum producing sound? And which part of this vibrate? Drum. Anybody? Oh, I see. Very good. The tight drum skin. Okay. The drum skin, when you hit or beat the drum, it produces a sound because the drum skin vibrate quickly. Okay. How about the trumpet? How about trumpet? How does trumpet produce a sound? May I see? By blowing? By blow. Yes, when you blow, it produces sound. But which part? Okay, the column of air. Who's that? Oh, it says Gatanut. Is it? Am I correct? Gatanut connect. Okay, so the column of air. Okay, so this air vibrate as you blow. And then, how about the grasshopper? Grasshopper? Does the grasshopper has a mouth to produce a sound? Do they have a vocal cord to produce a sound? What is the answer? Yes, very good. Who's that? Sirayut. Okay, you remember that. Yes, their body parts. Okay, so their body parts produce sound. How they produce? When they rub their body like this, rubbing their body like that, right? So when you rub your two hands, you feel the heat, or you also producing the sound. So that's also happened in grasshopper. They rub each body and the body produce sounds and it vibrates. Okay, the last is guitar. Okay, the last is guitar. So, how guitar produce sound? Okay, very good. Everybody got the answer. Okay, I'm so glad that you remember these things. They are producing, the part of the guitar that produce sounds is the string. Okay, when you pluck the string or plucking guitar, you are producing sounds. So I'm glad that you remember all of this because sounds that vibrates not only in particular part, like human, we produce sounds by our vocal cords. While the bee, we produce sounds not from the mouth, it comes from their wings. You hear the buzzing sound because their wings vibrate very fast. And then the body parts of grasshopper also, they are producing sound. They don't have mouth to produce a sound, right? They have a body parts that rubs, okay, rubbing. So they are producing sounds and the string of the guitar. Okay, so our next activity, when you have your book, you can open your book on page 71. Okay, page 71, the question here is how does sound travels? So meaning, how fast the sound travel in different objects. And then, can sound travel through solid, liquid, and gas? So remember class, our vocabulary today, the solid, liquid, gas, sometimes we called it medium. Okay? Medium. Okay? When you encountered or read the word medium, meaning That is solid, liquids, or gases. Okay, so that is our vocabulary word today because you will encounter this word as we do our activity or laboratory today. Okay, so what the question here, remember the questions? Can sound travel through solid, liquids, and gas? If your answer is yes, how fast? If the answer is no, why? Okay, so I have here a list of materials. Can you read it? Okay, so plastic bags with air. So I don't have plastic bags, so but I have balloon. So this is represent as what is represent? Gas. Right? Oh, very good. Gas. Okay. And then so since I lost my sandbag. So I make my improvised represent a solid is one, a bottle with beads. Okay. So don't worry, just listen to me. You will remember the same with your book. Okay. So next is water. Okay, I have here water. So solid represent as solid, and this is liquid, and this is gas. Okay, so remember what is the question here is if the sound travel in solid, liquid, and gas. If travel, if your answer is yes, how fast? Right? If it is slow or fast, very fast, or what? So in this activity, you will able to answer the following questions. Okay, let's do the activity. So may I request Master Dick to come here because I can't do it alone, right? Okay, let's do this. First is air. So cover one air with your hand. Hold the bag of air over the other air. So just like that. And then cover you. Like, okay. I will do like this. Let's see if you can hear. It is okay. Can you hear, Master?
Not very clear. Yes,
Not-
I can, but not very clear.
Okay. He said yes, but not clear. Okay. Okay. How about the liquid? So water represent as liquid. Master, can you hear?
Not very. Yeah, the air one is better.
So this is
The
better.
bottom
This is better than gas. Okay. Do it. Let's do it again. You compare. You compare, ah. That is gas.
Mhm.
And this one,
And liquid.
liquid. So which is better? The liquid or the gas?
The gas.
The gas for you is better. Okay. This is represent as solid. Okay, solid. Okay. Which is like you feel like really loud. Which is the loudest? The solid, the liquid, or the gas?
Yes, liquid.
Is it the solid? That's solid.
Like the liquid.
The solid.
That's solid. Oh, sorry. That's solid.
Okay, that's solid. Okay, so Master did that. He said solid is I think the fastest, right? Okay, so in our activity, we have here the questions, right? Okay, so get a friend. We did this procedure 1 and 2. So the question is, can you hear anything? How does it sound? Okay, this question for number 3 is gas. Okay, did Master Vic hear when we use the gas? Does the sound transmit in gas? Is it yes or no? Oh, what is the answer? Oh. Does Master Vic hear the sound when we use the activity in gas? Yes. Okay, very good. He said yes. How about in liquid? Okay, so I- in liquid, so Master said yes. In liquid, how about in liquid? Wow, very good. You say easy, ah. Very good. Okay, so liquid, he also hear the sound, right? Okay, so how about in solid? Solid. Yes, of course. He said, of course. He hear the sound. Say, okay, yes. And then, when they comparing the sound transmit or travels in solid, liquid, and gas, which medium, okay? What's what I said? Solid, liquid, and gas is also called medium. So, which medium is the loudest or the fastest transmission of sound? Which medium is the fastest? Yes, very good. Who's that, Titi? Yes, solid is the fastest. Okay, so this is the fastest, the solid one. And then, how about the next? Between the liquid and the gas, which is which is faster than liquid and gas? Which is faster of these? Between the liquid and the gas, is it gas or the liquid? Faster. Can who? Okay, so liquid. Who's that? Okay, so liquid. So meaning liquid, the transmission of sound in liquid is faster than gas, right? So we can say gas is also fast. That's why you can hear me, right? You can hear me because the sound transmit to the air is also fast. But if we use the medium liquid or the water, this is faster than gas. While in solid, this is the fastest. Right? Okay. So, for question number 3 here, can you hear anything in gas? Your answer is yes. How does it sound? Okay. How does it sound? Can you complete the sentence here? Let me see. Can you complete the sentence? If the answer is yes, the sound travels blank in blank. Okay. Based from the activity, complete the sentence. Faster than gas. Very good. Who's that? Namo is mean. Okay, very good. Okay, so yes, the sound fast, travels in faster. Fast in gas. Okay, the sound travels fast in gas. Okay, next, number 2. Number 5. We have a questions because we repeat 3. Number 4 is we are using water, right? So this question for number 5, it's all about the liquid. Okay, so can you hear anything? Yes, the answer here is yes. So how does it sound? So can you complete the sentence? Anybody can complete the sentence here? So the answer is yes. So what is the answer here? For number 5, how does it sound in gas? Yeah. Yeah, faster. Yes. Gunshot. Yes. Okay, yes. Faster than gas. So the sound travel faster than the gas. Very good. Okay, next for number 6. So we're going to repeat the step 1 and 2. That is for solid. So question number 7, it's all about the solid. How fast the sound travel in solid? So can you hear anything? Of course you can hear, right? So how does it sound? Who can answer that? Okay, so complete the sentence here. Yes, the sound travels blank among the blank. Answer? Who's that? Fastest. Who's the first one who answered? Titi again. Yes, okay. Yes, the sound travels fastest. Okay, fastest among the medium or among the state of matter. You can use the word medium or state of matter. So, state of matter like solid, liquid, and gas. So, the same as medium. Okay, so next. Why do you need to cover the ear? Master Vic did that, right? So, before he listened the sound like this, he covered the other ear, right? So, what is the reason? Do you think? Any idea? What is the purpose? Why we need to cover the other side? Who can answer? Why we need to cover this? We do everything, right? In gas, so we cover the other ear. To louder, to faster. So anybody can hear it clearly. Oh, aloha times 2. Aloha times 2. You are right. Correct. What else? To make it louder. Okay, I can consider that. So what else? The another side will not hear anything. Yes, very good. Pirawit. Yes, very because we hear the sound from the other ear. Yes, correct. You are right. Very smart, huh? Okay, that's the reason why we need to cover the other side of your ear while you are listening, the transmission of solid, liquid, and gas, so that you cannot hear the other sound, right? To have a focus what you are going to hear. Okay, so the answer here is to better understand where sound is coming from, to hear it clearly. No another sounds that you can hear, so you need to cover the other ear. Okay, so for number 9 questions, the question here is, for our conclusion, the question here is, can sound travel through solid, liquid, and gas? Can sound travel in solid, liquid, and gas? The answer is? What is the answer here? Can sound travel in solid, liquid, and gas? Who is that? Who? Yes, who's that? Okay. I cannot hear. Superlative. Boss superlative. Okay, yes, correct. So, sound travel in solid, liquid, and gas. So, your conclusion should be, I therefore conclude that sounds travel in solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, so why there are difference in transmission of sounds, transmitting the sound? Why they are not the same? Okay, we have here number 10. So remember that in gas, it's fast, right? If we compare to the other. In liquid, faster than gas. And then in solid is the fastest among the liquid, among the medium or state of matter. So do you think what is the reason? Why is the transmission of sound in different medium is different? What is, do you think what is the reason? Any idea? Why? Based from the picture here or diagram here, you can find the answers. Why? The transmission of sound in gas, liquid, and solid is different. So yes, in gas fast, who's that? Oh, I cannot. The molecules. Yes, you have idea. Who's that? Gantan Connect. So yes, because of molecules. So what is about molecules? You have idea. You're almost there. Why? So look at the arrangement of the molecules. What is the reason? Why they have different transmission? Why in the solid it is the fastest transmission of sound? The molecules is what? What's that? I have many mass. What's that? Space in molecules. Yes. Space in molecules. Correct. What else? The molecules close. Okay, correct. So, the molecules close. The distance. Also correct. Distance of molecules. Yes. And, what is close there? Okay, so, meaning you are right. The distance of molecules. So, like for example, in gas. So the distance of molecules in gas, they are far from each other, right? So in transmission of sound, so the vibration, it's not really fast, right? Because they are far from each other with a distance. So meaning, the transmission is not easily transmit to the other molecules or vibrate the other molecules. While in liquid, so the transmission, the molecules is not so far from each other, right? So there is a distance, but a small space, a little bit space for the two molecules. So they can vibrate, but it takes it takes seconds, something like that vibrate the other molecule, right? Okay, while in solid, the molecules are so close, right? So it's easy. It is easy to transmit the sound. So let's back to liquid. Like for example, so in a simple like this, for example, when you send me a message, this is only example if we use a time. So it takes like 3 minutes, right? For example, only in gas. It takes 3 minutes before the next molecule receive the message, right? To vibrate. While in liquid, because they have a small space from between the two molecules, so it takes like 1 minute only, right? 1 minute. So the other molecule vibrates. But how about in solid? Very fast. Why? Because they are so close, right? They are so close. Molecule and molecule very close. So it takes like seconds, like 1 seconds only. Right? So that's the reason why the solid is the fastest. And you are right, because of the arrangements of the molecules. So do you understand now why solid is the fastest transmission of sound? Anybody? Okay. So I have here a questions. So supposing if I send you to outer space, Do you think you can hear the sound from the other astronauts? Can you hear? So if I send you to outer space, can you hear the other astronaut that talking to you? What do you think? Anybody? No. Yes. The answer is no. Why? Why you cannot hear if I send you to outer space? Why you cannot hear? What is the reason? What is the reason why you cannot hear the sound? If someone talking to you in outer space, because no air. Correct. Okay, no air or meaning no medium for transmission. Very good. Okay, so here's the question. Okay, can sound travel in outer space where there is no medium such as air? So your answer is no, right? Very good. Because sound cannot travel in vacuum. So meaning, if there's no medium, no solid, no liquid, no gas, sound cannot travel. So in outer space, sound cannot travel or transmit. So, number one, sound cannot travel in outer space. And if there is no medium, no sound can be transmitted. So another question here is how the astronaut in outer space talk to each other if they cannot hear each other because sound cannot transmit. So do you have any idea? Yes. Boost of TV. It's a vacuum. You are correct. Yes, it's a vacuum. That's why cannot travel. But the question here is why? How the astronauts talking to each other, communicate to each other, since outer space is a vacuum. You said it's a vacuum. No medium to transmit. Ah? Wow. Okay, very smart. Yes, the radio waves. This is how they transfer. So astronaut, they have a special suit to hear the other astronaut as they are talking or communicate each other. Okay, so how the astronauts communicate in outer space? The first here is they have a device. Okay, they have a devices in their helmets. What is that helmets here? This one. Okay, these are the helmet. Okay, so they have the helmets that which transfer sound waves from their voices into radio waves. So you are right because of radio waves and transmit not only to the ground, to back to the earth, and also as astronauts in space. Okay, so do you understand now? So we can talk to other astronauts, or astronauts can talk the people on planet Earth. They through radio waves, because their helmets, they have a special device to transmit the sound. Okay, so we have here a questions. So the question here is number 1. Okay, let's have the. Okay, so you have a prizes for this question. So I prepared 5 questions for you to answer this. Why sound travels the fastest in solid? Why sound travels the fastest in solid? Why? Okay, what is the answer? Molecules. Oh, please answer in complete sentence. Answer the molecule. Titikan again.
Ah,
Yes, close because the molecules in solid is close or they are tightly packed. Very good. Okay, Titikan, that is 5/5. You have award from Master Big. Okay, next is okay. So molecules in solids are packed very tightly or close together, closely packed. Okay, they are so close. That's the reason why the sound transmitted very fast because of the arrangements of the molecules. Okay, next number is question number 2. In what pattern does sound travel? What pattern? It's look like bubbles.
Only waves. Is that okay? Only waves? No pattern, no. They said only waves.
Who's that?
Wave. Meow FF. Who's Meow FF?
Huh? Okay, wave pattern. Yes, it travels in wave pattern. Okay, so like this. Not in a straight line. It travels in wave pattern. Okay, so
Meow FF. Can you announce Meow FF is
meal,
was the first student who answered the correct answer?
meal,
Meow.
meal.
Meow FF.
Meow FF. Okay, Meow FF, you answered the question number 2. Okay, I'm sorry because I cannot pronounce your name correctly. Okay, so the sounds travel in wave pattern. Okay, not in a straight line. It is in a wave pattern. Okay, next number 3. The sounds travel in space. Then, prove your answer. Why? Does sound travel in space? Yeah, that answer is 2. If your answer is no,
Yeah.
if your answer is no, why? If your answer is yes, why?
Not cool. You said no because no air. Okay.
No, because no. Who's that?
Not cool.
Not who? Not
Not cool.
not who?
NOTPHU.
Not.
No. The name of the student who got the first
Who?
answer first. Not cool.
Not who. So
not.
N
N-O-T, not.
N-O-T.
Not.
Not.
P-H-U.
P-H-U.
Not cool.
Not who.
Yellow.
Yellow. Color in yellow. Okay. Wait, ha? Okay. Not who. You get the correct answer for number 3. Question number 3. Answer is no because there is no medium in space. So always remember this, the medium that they are talking about here, not about the size. It's about the state of matter. Okay, next. Next question number 5. Question number 4. What vibrates in our throats that produce sound? What vibrates in our throat that produce sound?
Meow FF again.
Oh,
First one.
what room is that?
Meow.
Meow. Meow.
Meow FF.
FF, right? Okay.
Who is Meow FF? Your name and you tell them.
Oh.
Who is Meow FF?
Okay, who's Mew FF? What room is this? Mew FF? Where are you?
What is your name
What
and your class?
name and your class, please? I'm wait.
Room 1. Me O. Room 1, number 20. Me O, not Leo. Room 1, number 20.
Room 1, number 5/1. Okay, number 20. For question number 4, you get the correct answer. And yes, vocal cord. Okay. Sorry. Our vocal cords vibrate when we are talking, singing, when we are communicating. That's why you hear a sound coming from our throat, and that is inside our throat is our vocal cord that vibrates very fast. Okay. Next number, last number is number 5. Okay, number 5 here is, how does guitar produce sound? It's not a part. How? What are you going to do in order to produce sound? It's not. It's. What are you going? What are you going to do with the string in order to? Yeah, plucking of string.
Aloha X2 answer. Got the answer.
Aloha.
Aloha X2.
Aloha.
Aloha X2.
Aloha.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, who's that? Aloha. Who's that? Room, please. Name and room.
Aloha X2 คือใครพิมพ์ด้วยครับ
Who's that? Aloha.
Aloha X2 ตอบถูกเป็นคนแรกใครเอ่ย
PL. Aloha X2.
เป็น number 40 room ห้องอะไรครับ
Okay. Aloha
ถ้านับ
X2.
1 again 1/5
This is 1/5. Number
40.
Number 40. Okay, so that's the end of our quiz for today. So thank you very much for watching and joining us for our online classes of 5/1, 5/2, 5/3, 5/4, 5/5, 5/6, 5/7, and 5/8. This is Teacher Nympha. We wish you a Happy New Year and see you next year.